issue. Thank you, Murat. First of all, I would like to say thank you for just arranging this session. And you are doing very good in the space of cybersecurity. Great, attending podcasts with different speakers. It's really a good opportunity for different speakers to send their message, and it is one of the finest way to communicate your message with. So it's
Yeah,
really
I
appreciable.
appreciate. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
appreciate
even appreciate
Ubaid.
that the efforts you are doing, these efforts are thankless, by the way. This is the thankless job you are doing. I really appreciate and admire the way you are doing the work.
Thank you. Thanks for your kind words, Ubaid. Again, my privilege to have you here in our podcast. So, if you don't mind, I will just kick it off,
Sure.
welcoming you to our podcast. Again, welcome to Cyber Espresso. Basically, we host industry leaders, subject matter experts to share insights. And today we have Ubaid Jafri, Head of Cyber Defense and Offensive Security at ABB Bank. Again, thanks again being part of our podcast, Ubaid.
Thank you very much, Murat. Thank you.
So, but knowing that you have expertise in social engineering attack simulation, how can organizations, based on your expertise, keep pace with increasingly sophisticated cyber threats? As you know, attackers refine their tactics now, leveraging AI and deepfake technologies.
Recently, nowadays, organizations are facing a huge impact of cyber attack due to AI. Because of the AI, the attacks become more sophisticated. So in this context, we as a bank and other what we have seen so far that other practices, we see the historical analysis of the threat, how threat actors are actually working. So we took up the threat landscape being conducted by different threat actors. We adapted their profiles, what their attack pattern is, what organization these threat actors are actually targeted for, what are their attack vectors, how they are actually targeting and approaching the organizations. So we study their landscape, we study their attack pattern, and based on those profiling, we created a threat actor profiling, a complete threat actor profiling based on countries. So in Pakistan and similar countries like Asia Pacific region, so we had adapted the similar threat profiles of the threat actor who are actually targeting the banking sectors. So
Okay.
out of 500-600 threat actor, we identified that these are the 50 threat actor who are specifically targeting the banking and financial institution. So we developed their profile. Once the profile has been developed, so we found that there are 50 type of attack these threat actors are conducting. Some threat actors are sending phishing emails via Excel.
Mhm.
Some threat actors are conducting PowerShell based attack. Some threat actors are
Mhm.
sending fake pages. Some threat actors are claiming, sending promotion emails for claiming. So we adapted those methodologies of the threat actor, accumulated, and then after a frequent time period, simultaneously we executed in various employees and regime. We ran different campaigns. We advise our customers and employees. And in this case, Murad, you cannot imagine that once we did this practice, if we were on the 40% of the awareness after attempting this thing, we adopted 60% awareness to 80% awareness to the employees and the customers. So
Very good.
40% increase in the awareness section we adopted by adopting this methodology.
Very good. So, what I'm hearing about the proactive defense is key here, that the organization should implement, at least to the best of their capability. But can you share some real-world examples, what you see other companies doing or in the banking sector or other industries that those successful approaches help their businesses to stay ahead of emerging threats?
Yeah, sure. So initially, we did perform analysis with different industries and sectors, and what we observed that they have subscribed with different advisories and different threat intel companies, and also there are various aspects where the companies inform bank on a proactive approach, where the banking and financial institution industries they are actively doing threat hunting. They are informing their team to perform threat hunt and to get early notification before a massive data breach happens. So Like for example, in case if the gazetted holidays, or if the if there is a public holiday is going to be happen in a country, so we take extra efforts and we perform heightened monitoring. Heightened monitoring means that we work on the toes, and we establish anomaly behaviors of the attack and the attack vector. We perform analysis of the on the firewalls, we perform analysis on the EDR, we scan the public exposed system. So the most important point is the inventory reconciliation that is exposed on the public facing assets. There
Okay.
is a high turnover of the attacks. What we have observed in last couple of years, that the attack came from the public area, and the public facing assets that were exposed out of the network and were not informed and were not notified in the internal management landscape, those assets were compromised, and due to those compromised assets the organizations got breached. Even when we go to the IT and ask them that do you know who is the custodian of this asset, so they did not have any answer of that question. So we found that organizations who got compromised is due to their UAT environment was published on the public facing sites,
Yes.
who their development environment is published over the public facing site, and they were unaware about that small loophole that could perform the massive data breaches.
So it is ongoing process, and you need to basically establish the right controls and basically check all the time. So one thing that comes to my mind, so cyber resilience is key, and organizations investing and integrating into their business operation. But what is the balance here that you will strengthen your security without compromising your agility? Because as a bank, you need to be agile, you need to be providing new innovations. In the other token, you is a regulated industry that you need to comply and enforce security to the extreme. So how do you balance this resilience to agility?
It's a difficult question, by the way. Balancing that agility has something with the principal and the partners. How we adapted this, we have a selected people of delegation, and we send them on different occasions, like different conferences, seminars, and we encourage our personals to attend those seminars, to adopt the technologies, to learn those technologies, what are their offerings. And based on those technologies, our personnels got informed that these are the new technological aspect that is very important in the space of cybersecurity. And from the threat, and also from the business growing landscape, it is very important to be aware about certain product and technologies what they are actually offer. So our teams of different delegations go there, learn the technology, assess the technology, evaluate the technology, conduct demo, and Murat, what I observe is our technology has a life of around 3 to 5 years. So after
Yes.
3 to 5 years, the technology
Right.
got expired. You need to adapt a new technology. This is
Right.
ultimately we what we are facing in the space of cybersecurity, that we need to be very to be very updated in this space.
Active, proactive, observant. Basically, you need to wear different hats.
Exactly.
But I appreciate all the insights that you shared. I want to respect your time. It's my pleasure to host you and learn from your experience. So I look forward to other occasions that we can virtually or in person meet and talk.
Thank you very much, Murat. Thank you for the time.
Okay, then take care. Ciao. Bye bye.